Hello, everybody, and welcome to Pause Your Game Podcast. We are here once again, joining you on this not as hot Sunday, but by the time you're listening to this, it'll be Monday. It is not the scorcher that it was last weekend, but it's still kind of hot, but it's
really
tolerable.
Nice here.
It's tolerable.
It's tolerable. I wouldn't even describe it as hot. It's warm here. We got like
tolerable.
mid to low 70s here.
It's been raining here.
This weather,
so
it's great.
I'm happy.
It's great weather. I have the best weather.
The best
Do you
weather.
have the best weather?
Yeah, I have the best weather.
I have
The best
weather.
toupee.
Yeah,
The best toupee.
it's my brain
great
slug,
weather.
Beth. My brain slug.
Your
Okay.
brain sluck. My bad. My bad.
So we got news to go over this week, but before we get started,
Do
I
we?
do want to. Yeah, we do. We
Do we?
do. Yeah, I mean, you should know by now that we have news
news
and stuff
galore.
to talk about.
No.
And
Every
stuff
week.
to talk about every week.
My news.
Even
Now,
if there is
great.
no news, we make
qu-
our own.
Yeah, that's
That's
right.
right.
Our news is great.
That's right.
I have
We
the
have the
best
best
news.
news.
The best
We have the
news.
best news.
This news is huge.
Yes, that's right.
It's the biggest
Huge.
news.
News.
The biggest.
Biggest
Huge.
news.
I had to climb a wall, or I had somebody make me a wall to get this news.
That's right.
I had to climb a wall, and
we
then
made
I made
them
a
pay
wall
for
on
it.
top of the
Yeah,
wall.
That's
and
right.
we made them pay
And then
for
we
it.
made them pay for it.
We
Yeah.
made them pay for it, right?
Absolutely.
So here's we have a little bit of news to go over before we get into our discussions, and that is
Our
so
international listeners are totally going to miss all those references. I just
No,
want you all to
oh,
know.
God.
I know. I
No.
don't think so.
No,
this is
they
a
are
this is a
not
giant
missing
It's
it.
a
fucking
worldwide
wreck.
phenomenon.
Yeah,
They're
it
all
is.
listening
You have
with
no
their
idea.
ear. Yeah.
Okay,
I know.
I
I
think
think
I
they were
know.
they were talking about it's funny you bring that up. I was listening to a thing on a radio where they were talking about how like people in Iran are like, we fucking know who Donald Trump is.
Yeah.
Like, they're like,
They're
Everybody
a giant
fucking knows.
joke.
we didn't care about the election before, but now we're like, fuck.
Now it's a giant. It's a giant fucking just
It's a shit show.
Yeah.
Just sit back
show.
and watch it
Yeah.
happen.
And once
Yeah,
again, we find ourselves apologizing to the world.
There you go. All right, so here's what we were. Speaking of the world, I guess I don't know. And I'm not segueing.
That's,
Fuck.
your
You're too bad
segue
at
skills are
segue.
just not. You know,
I know.
they are just.
I know. Brad's are top notch, and Beth is.
And every
she's
week you make
definitely
an
taking
effort,
an
Mitch.
apprenticeship.
Every
of
week you make
Brad.
an effort. You really do. You make a sincere effort to join the Segway Club. But all of us have made outstanding segues except for you, I believe.
Did you know the creator of the Segway pretty much died on his own machine?
That's beautiful, Beth. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm so glad that we.
I
know
bet
this
you. I
now.
bet you it was a great segue. He had
He-
the
he-
best.
To his
Yeah.
death.
Huge.
To his
Yeah,
death.
no, he actually rolled his Segway off a cliff.
Please,
Oh my-
please, dear God, tell me someone that has that on video so I can watch it.
Oh God.
It's
All right.
I thought it was common knowledge.
No,
know
I
you
didn't
should
know.
have.
No.
Like,
I mean,
what-
you just taught our listeners something.
I guess my question is: was he using Apple's directions on
Probably.
the Segway? Yeah, that's
Probably.
what- Apple Maps killed him.
Well, that would kill anybody.
You're right.
Yeah. All right. So we have a little bit of update here. So last week we had an extra bit. I did it. It was called "Where's the Charity," right? And I was talking about the Humble Bundle and the new partner program they have set up, and I raised a few issues. One of which was the fact that as a partner you couldn't choose, at least at the time, what charity you wanted to pick. So you could be a partner for the Humble Bundle, but then anyone could go give to any charity. And obviously, I'm sure there's plenty of people who aren't too thrilled about certain charities for a variety of reasons. So someone from Humble Bundle actually reached out to us and provided a little clarity on this. And they did it, and I just want to say they did it in a very, very nice and polite way. So kudos to that Humble Bundle team.
Hey, on
Whitney,
the team, you didn't have to. You
Humble
could have been a
Bundle.
total dick to him.
Yeah,
Should've
right.
told
We,
him to
we
go
wouldn't have
fucking eat
minded.
dicks.
We wouldn't have minded.
So Whitney Lynn reached out to me. She's a marketing coordinator at Humble Bundle, and took the time to inform us that you will be able to choose the charity of your choice when they make that feature available for the partners. Now, mind you, the partner thing is still in beta. It's not rolled out yet, but that is good to know. And just want to say to the Humble Bundle team, thank you for being so nice about it and providing us with the updated information. This is the kind of dialogue and conversation we'd like to have. So kudos to you guys. Thanks for that. And there you go. So that we just want to make sure that everybody who listened to that knows that you will be able to choose the charity once that feature is rolled out. So there
That's
you
some
go.
And,
good
and if
news
you
right
if
there.
you should
Good news.
if you should happen to listen to the extra bit, go back and listen to it. Mitch will have that update at the beginning of the extra bit. You know,
I'm
we
not
have
promising when, but it will be there.
it will be there. Yeah,
It will
yeah.
be
He has
there.
the capability to update our.
Don't
bits.
tell them my powers. Why
Yeah.
would you ever give away my powers?
He has no powers.
It's like
would
knowing
you
knowing
He's
your real
fucking
name or
useless.
something.
I do know my real. Beth, do you not know your real name?
No,
I
you're not
do.
getting it, Mitch.
Names-
Okay, Beth is
carry
talking
power.
about true names. Okay,
True names. So
Yeah.
once uttered, I will unleash my final form.
No,
Like-
actually, once uttered, you fall under the power of somebody else.
Oh,
You become.
I think
Yeah,
you
it's
just
kind of
die.
shitty.
you just die. That's
See,
terrible.
See, knowing
we-
somebody's true name, it gives
Right.
them a lot of power over you.
Exactly.
Okay.
This is
Well,
the only way you can even begin to communicate with the old ones and the.
Well, I mean, you all know that I
The
really,
greater
I mean, like,
things.
yeah. You know, I'm furthest from the people to be believing in the greater, the great unknown dark gods. Like,
Well, basically,
okay,
what happens
Mitch.
is you wake up with a brain slug on your head.
That's
Oh, you get
right.
brain
That's
slug.
right.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
just
brain
start
slug.
crying out, "Hail Satan!"
You
Obviously.
you won't actually know any different.
Oh,
yeah.
it's gonna sneak up on you like that.
Yeah, yeah.
That's right.
Like, surprise.
In your
One of
sleep.
those.
Yeah. You wake up. You wake up to this, and to you it's just any other normal day. Although all your thoughts are now modulated to serve the will
dark
of the
ones.
gods. So yeah.
The dark ones.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. All right.
Speaking
Well,
of the dark ones,
Yes!
Speaking of the dark
Oh, God
ones.
fucking damn it, Brad. I was going to
See,
do that.
you
See,
weren't.
You're just not good enough, Mitch.
Just not.
You were too slow.
Too slow.
Too slow. So
God
sorry.
fucking damn it. All right, Facebook. Of course, the modern, this is like the modern dark one, right?
It's a manifestation of the old one's will.
Yeah, yeah. To slowly take over
Yeah,
one's
that's-
mind and
Everything. Everything. So Facebook is launching its own PC gaming platform. That is right.
Wait.
Facebook.
So you mean
Yes.
to tell me I can play Farmville in
On your
VR?
fucking- Yeah, there you go, buddy.
Not
I'm
not
in.
only in
I'm
VR,
in.
but
I'm
you
good.
can play it not on Steam and in their
Not
own
on
launcher.
Steam.
Oh God, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, brain slugs.
Thank you, Brain Slugs.
Jesus
brain
brain
slugs.
slugs.
I mean, because that's what we were missing
Yeah.
from Facebook, right? We were all like, you know what Facebook needed? Its own launcher.
Yeah.
And
oh,
yes,
jeez.
Everybody else has got one.
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right?
why the
Oh.
fuck not? You know, just
Why the-
ride that fucking,
Brain slug.
5 years down the fucking line, way past, when it's actually, a thing.
it's just
Oh.
everyone and their
So
mother
behind.
is like, we gotta fucking. Someone's like, make a launcher. It's a
We
thing.
need
Make
we
it.
need a launcher for all these browser-based games.
I'm gonna need a launcher for
It's
my
like the
launchers
biggest
at
load
this
of
point.
shit ever.
Yeah, oh.
Someone should make that.
Oh, somebody.
Hey, yo,
do.
dog, I heard you like launchers.
Yeah, yeah.
That's right.
Oh, I got you.
I
a
want
launcher.
we're
So
gonna
you can
call it
launch
the
while you
Omni
launch.
launcher. Omni
The
launcher.
Omni launcher.
Omni
And it's
launcher.
gonna launch all
Your
the other
launcher.
launchers.
It's gonna launch the launchers.
Yeah, just projectiles. Just
Oh.
launch them.
I need 'em.
Launch them right off. So
All
anyway,
the launchers.
Facebook has decided they've basically partnered with Unity to make
Unity.
this. I'm not going to use the term dream, or I mean, what's like the devilish version of dream?
It's
Like,
a
what's-
nightmare.
Nightmare.
I guess not. No,
Night terror.
I guess I don't know. This
What are
nightmare.
you trying to say, Mitch?
I don't know. Just make it sound dark and evil and,
Oh,
and
God.
bad.
All I'm hoping for is that the launcher's little icon on your desktop is
Is a f-
Zuckerberg's face.
Yeah, and every time you click
It's just
it,
watching. It has
It's
the
watching you.
tracking eyes where it
the
watches
tracking
you.
eyes. And then when you actually click on it, it turns red and you get the little devil horns. Yeah. I need
It got the
this in-
jump scare.
Yeah.
I like the
It's like,
I like the evil painting
Yeah.
icon idea. It just follows your mouse.
Oh yeah, even when you don't click on it, it's always following your mouse.
This is the
Yeah,
eyes going.
that's not spooky at all.
So
no.
and then even when you like maximize your window, that still has a little cutout for just that one icon,
Right.
and it's
Right. It's
following
like-
you the entire. Yeah,
It's like
what
a
I would
Clippy
re-
that won't go away.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a pop-up ad. You
Oh
can't
God,
get rid of.
no!
I would really love if it sees you start to click on something Facebook related, and then you see it like bite its lower lip in anticipation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, oh, he's gonna touch Instagram. Yeah,
Oh baby!
yeah.
Kind of rolls its eyes in the back of the head and playing with its nipples.
Yeah.
Oh God!
Oh yeah, that's great. Yeah, so this is something we didn't need. It's just that's what I'm getting at. I like
Wait,
Unity
how do you know?
because it's Facebook, and I know we don't need it.
You don't know. We need
Oh, I know.
No, we
You don't
need
know
it.
Jack.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know. Oh, what are you gonna do with it? You're gonna just fucking download the Facebook app or whatever, and then it's gonna load the Facebook launcher so you can you already
He's
Oh my
gonna.
God.
Brad's gonna book all kinds of face.
Yeah, you
Book the shit out of that face.
I mean, you
Yeah.
already hate Origin. What do you think this is gonna be?
Oh my God!
This is true.
You
I can just
you think-
imagine this.
You think this
Just
is gonna
utter
be like a?
hatred.
Yeah, I mean, if you hated Origin, just wait till you tried Facebook. Like,
No, you will fucking hate it.
Oh, yeah. That's
It's-
what I'm
I
looking
mean-
forward to. Is I'm gonna hate it.
you're looking forward to the hate.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean-
who doesn't like? It's just watching. It's like watching a train wreck. You just can't
Watching
look away.
a car burn or something
Yeah,
like that.
something. It's like you just
Yeah.
can't look away.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's just we don't fucking need another login. We don't need a fucking another launcher.
But you won't. It's not another login. You use Facebook.
Yeah,
Well,
but
okay,
launchers.
you're right. It's
already
going to be a
have
launcher
Origin, already have
of
Steam.
Facebook. Face launcher.
Face
Already
launcher.
have fucking.
Into your face.
Let me just we have
Too many fucking
Uplay.
launchers. Uplay,
We have
yeah.
Steam, Uplay, BattleNet, Bethesda now has a launcher.
Oh Jesus! Really?
Origin,
For their one
yes.
game.
Yes.
Origin.
Yes.
For their one
three.
game.
I told you, Brad. Did I not say this? Okay, that all of the
This good
game
shit right
studios would have the launchers. I mean, they did. I did say this because
Who else
it's
has
a
a
growing
launcher?
trend. You know who started it? Okay, it was Blizzard. Okay, Blizzard started it with their own launcher.
Well,
Origin
no.
got
Well,
theirs. Yeah,
no,
I
it
do
was
believe
Steam.
that.
Steam
no,
was-
Steam
no,
has
it
a
was
launcher.
no. Wait. Steam
all
was the
wrong.
original.
No,
Steam was
you're
the
all
original. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
you
we're
know,
wrong.
No, it was far shittier. Who's bucked this trend?
Oh, really?
It's far shittier. Yes, it
Who's
starts
that?
with a U.
Oh,
Uplay?
God, you played
It was
this?
you-
Was
Uplay.
Uplay really
Are you
the first
serious?
one?
Yeah.
The devil.
yeah.
Are you serious? They were
I'm
the
dead.
first one?
I mean, if you're not counting Steam, if you're saying like the first to follow, it's
Yeah, the
Uplay.
first to follow.
Oh,
yeah.
first to
Uplay.
follow. Yeah, it was you play.
It was Uplay.
Yeah.
And then it was Blizzard. I know Blizzard
Yes.
was old. You know, it was Blizzard and then EA.
Origin
and then,
was soon to
Yeah.
follow, and now Bethesda's real late to the game.
yeah.
No,
yeah.
Facebook is real late to the game.
Facebook is the
Facebook.
last damn dog across the line.
Yeah, but they're Facebook, so they can kind of get away with it.
Yeah.
No, they
You're just
can't.
gonna.
It's
Well,
just
I'm-
Farmville.
Well, no,
That's all you're
it's gonna
playing.
be-
Pot farm.
No,
This
it's
is-
gonna
this
be
is-
this is part of the deal, though. No, part of the deal is that like they're going to have anything that's made on Unity
Right.
can be easily put on the Facebook
on the
platform.
Facebook. Access
So like
to
they
Facebook.
give a few
Ooh.
examples. They have Firewatch, Kerbal Space Program, Ori and the Blind
Right.
Forest,
Yeah.
Monument Valley.
They're
just-
directly competing with Steam here.
Yeah, they're real, and you'll note from that list a lot of indies.
Yeah.
A lot of indies that
And a
they're
lot
trying
of
to gun
games
for.
nobody's fucking playing.
Well, Kerbal Space Program, man. I mean, people have been
blowing
building
people
rocket
out of the
ships for
water.
years. Yeah.
I'm just saying,
and-
but I mean, you're not gonna get. This isn't for customers like.
No, you're not gonna get Doom, all right, or like
well,
whatever you
no,
want.
this isn't. But this isn't. But this is the thing. This and just like with Blizzard and Origin and all that, you're not getting old customers to convert. If you have Steam and are already playing this game, if you're playing
Yeah.
any of these games on the list, you're not gonna download the Facebook one. You've already got Steam.
They're trying
Unless-
to get new. They're obviously trying to get new people who aren't on Steam, but
Right.
are for whatever are on
They're
Facebook to get
Facebookers.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to get the bookers.
Yeah, the bookers.
The bookers.
Yeah.
The bookers.
Duh.
Because a
Bookers.
lot of those bookers, they don't do
The
anything outside of
bookers.
Facebook.
Well, no, it's
So-
they're browser-based
They only
games. You don't
book-
need to.
And they only face. and then
That's right.
occasionally they Facebook.
They're like
Oh.
Apple people.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, have Apple people even tried other apples? Like, no.
I like
Yeah.
apples.
Other apples.
That
I like
thought
I like
would
turtles.
never enter into their minds.
Like other apples.
Yeah.
I
What
like
kind of apple
apples.
do you think they are?
I love how we alienate all of our audience in this show.
Right.
It's like-
Why
Golden
the fuck not?
delicious. We don't come here to be inclusive.
right, exactly.
We come
Get
here
off
to
our podcast.
rip and shred. Like,
We're gonna make you
Get
pay
off
for
our lawn.
We're gonna make you pay for our wall.
right. And it's
Good
going to be a
Lord.
great wall. One of the
That's
best
right.
walls.
One of the best walls.
that we're
Best.
gonna update once a year, and if you have an old phone, it's gonna be broken.
That's right. And it's completely illegal to build, but we're going to build it anyway.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
That's how we're going to build it. Great wall. Great wall.
Huge
China had
wall.
You thought China had a great wall? Just
Yeah.
you fucking wait to
Just
see
you
how great
wait.
this
That's
is.
right.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Hey, you'll have a search bar in the wall at least.
Like, yeah, you're going to yeah.
Google
No,
makes a
no,
great
no.
search.
The search bar is part of the wall. You're not getting past it.
Welcome to the wall.
The most on the other side of the wall, the most searched item: how to get over the wall, how to get under
How
the
to
wall, how to get through the wall.
Brilliant.
That's right.
It sounds like a fucking.
And of course the extra add-on that you can buy right now for $10.99 is what to do once you're over the wall.
Right.
You just stand there for a minute, like, okay, now.
Yeah, it's
I'm
like
over
a
the
single
wall.
page.
There's a legendary place beyond the wall called Over the Wall.
over the wall.
Yeah.
Would it be over
I mean,
the
this sounds.
garden
I
wall?
mean, this sounds like, if you ask me, like any of the great, like sci-fi fiction
Oh, God.
Right.
stories.
Just
There's always
dystopian,
some.
kind
I
of
guess
dystopian.
the
always
question
like-
is that what kind of add-ons will the wall have made by Google? Ad
Oh,
blocker, I hope. I hope
oh,
ad
Ad
blocker's there.
blocker.
Gotta have ad blocker, right?
It'll have
Pop-up blocker.
TweetDeck. TweetDeck will
Yeah.
be on there.
Yeah.
You gotta have what's the one we use? Disconnect is the one that me and
Yeah.
I know Fallon uses definitely.
Oh yeah.
Disconnect's a good one. These are, by the way, these are all real add-ons. You should probably go get
These
them.
are all real. These are
yeah.
all actually
They're
all
all
real things.
real.
and
Let's
they're,
see,
and
let's
they're all pretty good. You should go
go
get
to
them.
extensions.
I'm telling you, Disconnect's a good one. Everyone should have Disconnect.
I agree with that.
Disconnect's
Disconnect
a good one.
supported across
Ad-
a lot of
Ad
platforms.
blocker
Blue,
is a good
Blue
one.
Kangaroo. I don't know what that is. These are some of the top ones.
I'm not recommending it
5
because I don't know what the
star.
fuck it is.
You got Baz search.
I'm only recommending stuff that like
So-
we've used.
This is Kangaroo Court.
It's goddamn kangaroo court.
my game starts. I don't know what that is.
That sounds like fucking. That's a virus if I've ever heard one.
Yeah.
That sounds
guy-
very suspicious.
I
Yeah.
don't even want to know
Yeah.
what the
Win,
hell.
Win video email, which is with 2 eyes.
That's a goddamn virus. Come on,
Yeah.
Win Video. That's 3 programs in one
Yeah.
name.
This-
Kangaroo Court.
Here we go. The
Kangaroo
Basil
Court.
button has a flying guy and then Cthulhu in the corner.
That might be real.
Beth's interest is piqued.
So
Yeah.
Wait, what?
And speaking of curses, let's
Oh,
go
he's
to our
trying.
next topic right there. I'm trying.
that was weak.
It really was.
It was something, though, you know?
It was.
I
I'll
But
guess.
you know
that.
what? I mean, I adjusted my expectations accordingly. So let's give Mitch a round of applause for that
Oh,
effort.
I don't
No.
want to hear your fucking. I'll put my fake one.
There we
Thank
go.
you. I'll
Yeah.
buzz
Yeah.
myself.
That's
Assholes.
Yeah, you would. You would.
Yeah.
Your applause is great. You have the best applause.
It is the best
Oh,
applause.
Jesus
Right.
Christ. I'm
This
going to
is
wake up.
gonna
Are we
I'm
gonna
going to
call
wake
this
up
the?
from sleep.
It's
Like,
the best episode.
everyone's
Huge,
going to have fucking
best,
toupees
great
on.
episode
Huge, best, great episode. Got it. All right, I'll remember that.
Yeah.
with a picture of Donald Trump with a brain slug on his head.
All right.
On a
Yeah.
wall.
Make
On a
make
wall.
make
Yeah.
pause your game great again.
Yeah, yeah.
Brilliant. All right, so it seems that Curse has been bought out by Twitch, which, for those who don't remember, just a friendly reminder that Twitch is now owned by Amazon. So,
That's
You can-
news to me.
So Twitch owns Curse, and Twitch
Amazon
is
owns
owned
Twitch.
by Amazon.
I
Yes, that's how
legit
that
forgot
works.
Curse was a thing for like a while.
right?
Yeah.
Did
So,
you all
like,
remember how like Curse used to be this program that
This-
you used to use to update your mods on WoW, and now
Yeah.
it's like a
Right.
whole thing?
Right.
That's
it's
where
now
I'm
it's-
like,
it's a
wait,
whole
what?
thing.
Yeah.
Let's see,
Yeah.
what else do they do? They do more than just WoW now, though.
No, they do a couple different. They do game
Let's
specific
see.
stuff. Like that's their. Don't go to just Curse.
Yeah. They do
Don't
World
curse.
of Warcraft, Minecraft, WildStar, Runes of Magic, Elder Scrolls Rift, Skyrim, Secret World, World of
What
Tanks,
I did not
Kirby
know is
Space
that-
Program, Firefall, Terraria, and StarCraft 2.
Is this like a ripoff of Discord? Their little talking thing. Like it looks almost just like fucking Discord.
What curse?
Like go to curse.com. I know this
God.
is like a little bit of a detractor for a podcast because
Little
people
bit.
who are listening can't hear it, but
Yeah, what the hell?
yeah, let's try not
Right.
to stay
You're
on
Just
this
not
too
being
long.
inclusive here.
Right.
Anyway,
It's not being
the point is
inclusive.
they're now part of Twitch.
I'm with Beth.
Uh huh.
All right, you're right. I'm not being inclusive. You're
You're
right.
not being inclusive here.
You're
buddy.
right.
It is a ripoff, though. The UI is very similar.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. This is who came first.
The chicken
I
or
don't
the
know.
Oh my
egg?
gosh.
The
T-
chicken-
quotes
Discord or
taken out of
Curse?
Discord or
context.
Curse. I think Curse came first.
I don't know. But the point is that they see Curse is weird in that like they have specific pages for like a handful of specific games,
Right.
and like that's what it. Wow, Curse has really changed than what it used to be. Can I just fucking say that? Like since I remember Curse, like
Yeah, I
Curse
just
used
remember
to
it
be,
for mods.
Curse used to be a mod website, and then they started branching off and they started putting like news and stuff, and then they stopped doing that, and then they just went back to just mods and only stuff. So I don't know what
They
they're.
don't know what the hell they're doing.
I don't know what they're doing. I mean, are they trying to make? Did they buy it so that way Twitch can kind of get in on the program? So that way they make like Twitch streaming as its own program. Like you don't have to run through a third party anymore.
I would-
Perhaps.
I would hope so, but who knows?
Make
'cause
streaming
Discord,
great again.
Discord's not that great at
That's- make Twitch
person-to-person
great again?
calls.
That's right.
Right.
We're mods.
So
I just don't know. I'm looking at it because they don't explain any specifics as
No,
to
they don't. It's
what,
all marketing plaster here on a wall.
Yeah, they don't explain any specifics of what they're going to be doing with now that like Twitch is in it. Even reading the article that like is linked, it's still like okay. Basically, oh, we're happy to be bought out by Amazon or Twitch
Yeah,
or
we
whatever.
love
But
these
like, what are
people.
you going to do
Yeah.
with Curse? So I'm thinking maybe they're going to try to make Twitch into like a Discord platform, but then they're also going to have all the streaming and everything all intertwined in the app instead of
I
going to
mean-
the website.
it would be nice if it was like that.
I agree.
If you could do something like that, and then you wouldn't have to download that third-party app to fucking stream. You just got to have this. Would that be great?
And it's got like the friends list, and it's got all the people in your channel, and it's all intertwined. And I think that would be a good idea if that's what they do.
Yeah. The
I'm for
problem
that.
is the problem that we're going to run into is the same problem that we're having now. Is that you have Discord, you have Skype, you have Vent, you have
TeamSpeak.
TeamSpeak, you have now Curse has a client. How many
You
of
have
these
your mother.
clients? Yeah, and my mother. I like to call my mother on Skype and TeamSpeak and all that shit.
That's
So
You're like, Mom, I pawned some leap. I did some leap pawnage.
we need
Oh my
we need to
God.
do one
Killed some
thing.
noobs.
We need to have
Just stop.
we need to get the Demolition Man, War of the Mods, restaurants, all that shit, so we can just have one.
Have Taco Bell.
Yeah, I don't care if Taco Bell wins, whatever. But we
Well,
just need
I mean,
one.
Taco Bell did win in Demolition Man. That's
They
what
did.
I'm saying. Yeah,
but
they
that's what
did.
we need. We need these things for.
We need them to fight out.
I need a launcher. I need one launcher. I need
Right.
one
The
fucking
the launcher.
I need the launcher. It's
Right.
great. It's great.
It's good. It's the greatest launcher.
great.
This
It's
is what it's
great.
going to be. I got it right here. The greatest,
All right, let's hear it.
best launcher ever. We'll call it
Best
the wall.
launcher. The wall. I love it.
Somebody else will build it.
That's
we'll
right.
call it the
Who's
wall.
gonna pay for it?
Canada.
Canada. Got
Why
it.
not?
Well, yeah,
Canada.
Canada's
Sure.
got to pay for it.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
I
they-
figured I didn't want Mexico to pay for it because they're already going to have a hard enough time paying.
They're
for this
already
other wall.
building a physical wall.
They're already
is
going to
what you're
build.
saying?
They're already paying for a wall they don't want. So I figured Canada. I'd be like, hey, you guys can use it too, and they'll be like, all right, that's great. And if it breaks, they'll be like, sorry. At least you'll get a sorry out of it. You know what I mean? If Canada makes it and pays for it, yeah, sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry, we were watching hockey, eh?
Oh God, I love
You
it.
try
I
to
love
tell me
it.
what it's about.
Hit boot.
Yeah.
What's it about?
So But yeah, it'll do it all. It'll launch all your stuff.
It'll do it all.
It'll have all your voices. And it'll drive you to work. Fuck it.
Fuck
All
it.
right.
I'm not making it.
And you could stream all while doing it.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
you're not paying for it.
And I'm not paying for it. That's right.
I'm not making it. I'm
I
not
too
paying
can
for
make
it.
large promises of things that I'm not paying for.
Yeah, or making.
Or making, yes.
Yeah. So fuck it. Go for it. Go big
There
or
you
go
go.
home, right?
Yeah.
Good luck.
All right, so there you go. That's what we're hoping out of this. That's really where it ends. I mean, do we have anything else to say on this?
No.
All right. Let's
Just
go
why
talk
does everyone have to like do oh my gosh, I'm having a brain fart here.
Beth words.
Words. It's just everyone has to go on the same bandwagon for shit. Like you were talking about the launchers and then this shit.
Well,
right
that's
here.
because the world's run by business people, Beth, and business people by
even
virtue
even
of
if you're
being-
like 5
Wait,
years
wait,
behind,
I'm
you're
not
still
finished,
doing it.
Okay,
I
by
wasn't
virtue of
finished.
being by virtue of being business people lack all creative and original ideas. Okay, they must steal all their ideas from other people.
What's that quote
Okay.
from Steve Jobs? About like stealing?
I think
Google it.
I don't
we've got
even
this
think,
thing.
I
this
don't,
You
far.
Google-
I don't
Googly.
think Jobs actually said that, but it
Whatever.
could be.
We're gonna
you
equate
know,
it to
whoever,
him.
Yeah, we're gonna equate it
Good
to
artists
him or,
copy, great
or Bill
artists
Gates.
steal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's a thing to live by right there.
yeah,
Yes.
Why not?
Sure.
That's-
I mean, it's one creed.
Right. So that's the mentality of business people, Beth. I mean, they aren't gonna make anything themselves. They aren't gonna
Again,
pay for
not
anything
gonna
themselves.
buck the trend if it's. I mean, if
They're
it
gonna
works.
get somebody else to pay for it and build it.
Well, it's the thing of they don't have to. All you have to do is have, and it's kind of like podcasting. You got to have a niche. You want an audience,
Yeah.
you got to have a niche. So Curse already has an audience. Twitch just bought them out, making the audience even bigger. So if they can add something
Maybe.
or take away something, if
Well,
they
I
can
think
add
Twitch is
something,
just going to make it a platform. Honestly, I think that's what Twitch is going to do with it.
okay,
Like
well,
what we
you know,
talked
if
about.
you've already got people on Twitch, they're just going to go and use it.
Well, now they're going to get the new app that like Curse made and now includes Twitch stuff, and they're going to do that. I'm down with this.
I
mean,
don't know.
it's all about where you get your stuff from. I mean, I didn't use Discord until we started using it.
I didn't use it until we started using it. Like,
And
I
I'm in
I had
like
heard about it.
I'm
but I
in
didn't-
like 4 or 5 different groups already.
yeah, I like Discord for that
So
reason.
Discord's nice. I mean,
Yeah, I
if
got
Curse-
Monster Hunter. I
Oh,
got
fucking
Pause Your
God
Game.
damn it.
I am looking for. You know what? While we're just talking about this, if anyone wants to play Metroid Prime Federation Force,
They don't.
you got a Discord channel. Hit me up.
They don't.
Oh my god.
They,
Why?
He's all alone in there. Hit him up.
Hit me up, man. All right, let's talk about Nintendo then.
Anybody?
I'm afraid.
Anybody?
Bueller.
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 All right.
Bueller.
So, speaking
Bueller.
of,
Your
Nintendo.
segue is back to its non-existent self.
Yeah, good
all
job.
right, all right, I'm gonna.
He's
just, like,
working with what he's got.
I'm not.
and
I'm
that's
just gonna
nothing.
fucking just hard stop and not even like segue in. It's just gonna be just pauses, and then we're gonna like. And Pokemon's in the news today.
Right.
When isn't it?
Yeah. Our
these
next two topics are Pokemon, really.
Yeah,
I
they're
mean,
both
first of
Pokemon
all,
Go
is
related.
look, we already heard about this. Okay, what he's going to say is Nintendo 3DS sold a lot because Pokemon Go
That's right.
or Pokemon
Yeah.
rather.
Well,
Yeah,
I can
so-
understand that.
Pokemon Go has been attributed to making the 3DS the #1 sold console in July.
Even though it's not actually on the 3DS, right? Do I have that right?
Pokemon Go is not. No,
Pokemon.
that Pokemon Go is on the phone.
Pokemon is. Yeah.
Yes.
Pokemon is.
So indirectly, okay.
It's not. I
Indirect-
mean, that's not that fucking indirect. It's still Pokemon.
Yeah. So what has happened here is a bunch of people
I'm
have
still
bought the
waiting for
3DS.
Pokemon Go.
yeah,
the
right.
3DS, okay, because they want to play a Pokemon game.
Yeah,
And it's like,
it
okay,
basically
yeah.
lit up all that old nostalgia
Yeah.
of playing Pokemon, and everyone's like, "Fuck, man, I need to get back and play Pokemon." So everyone bought a 3DS. And
Nintendo
said,
proving once
"I'm gonna
again
play-
that you don't need to have a new idea for 2 decades in
You
order
just
to
need
make
to have
money.
Pokemon. You just need to have fucking Pokemon. Do not underestimate the power of Pokemon
Or nostalgia.
or Pokemon.
Or nostalgia.
Pokemon is the ultimate of nostalgia. just the ultimate. I mean, come on. It's like one of the few games that, like, doesn't matter how new of a game you have, you could still get the original Pokemon in the latest game.
And seeing all this success, Thailand has got the bright idea to emphasize more gyms so they can get more people to their country.
Yeah, Thailand was like, well, I don't think it was more people. They said local tourism. I think it's just getting people out of the fucking house.
Oh, okay.
They're using it as a way to. They're like, all right, you people need to go check out the other stuff that we got in Thailand. Well, maybe if we put some fucking Rat-a-tats around.
Oh, God.
I don't want a Rat-a-tat,
No, I don't want a
man.
Rat-a-tat.
Well, you don't know until you get there that it's going to be full of Rat-a-tats. I mean, they
I
can
think
put
there's a
any
general good
garbage
idea.
Pokemon they want.
True that.
Bunch of, I don't know, what's a terrible Pokemon? Pidgeys.
So
Pidgeys.
everybody who's late to the party 2 months later is basically like, oh yeah, okay, so this Pokemon thing, this is the
That's
real
a
deal,
thing.
right?
Like, it's a real. People are
it's-
loving it.
It's people are loving it. They're going out and buying old shitty Nintendo hardware for it.
Oh,
and,
get the
Wow.
fuck
and
outta
also
here.
Shut
and
up.
also Thailand is like, hey man, let's get in on this 2 months later.
Fallon's just angry because he doesn't play any of this. Like, he doesn't even. He's never.
I
even
don't spend
played
my money
Pokemon
on
Go.
worthless little portable peripherals from
Don't
Nintendo.
even
You're
fucking.
exactly
Doesn't
right.
even play Pokemon Go. Never even
I
install it.
Never
or tried
even
it,
installed
or-
a single Pokemon
Can't be
game.
asked, really.
No.
He is just such a shit when it comes to this. Like, don't listen to him on this. He's terrible. He just sits there in his little ivory fucking tower, looking
Casting
down on
judgment
people.
down upon
Casting
everybody
He
else.
would. He would.
Yeah.
As he's playing Skyrim.
as he's playing the
I haven't
latest
touched
Skyrim mobile
okay?
game.
I have not
Skyrim
played
mobile.
Skyrim.
Yeah.
Well, you're not
Skyrim
going to play
mobile.
that remastered?
Oh, he
No,
will.
I haven't
He's gonna
touched it.
say he's not, but he will because he
You know,
already,
Mitch
he's
has
already
been
fucking owns
Mitch
it.
has been trying to get me into the Endurel game,
The
that
mod.
mod or whatever. And I'm just like, all I'm seeing is dialogue and
Right,
music
right,
for
like,
the trailer.
like it's any fucking different than a normal Skyrim game,
No,
right?
it's,
Like
it's definitely not.
oh.
It doesn't fit within the greater, contextual fabric
Listen to this.
of Elder Scrolls.
Listen to this
Listen to this
pompous
guy.
ass, just sitting upon his ivory throne, casting judgment on these people. where
Judgy
he-
McJudgerson over
Judgy
here.
Mc-
Shitting,
McJudgerson.
shitting on the world from my perch on the wall.
Oh,
Oh my god! What are you, a pigeon?
Yeah, shits on people.
You fucking pigeon.
If he was
So-
an animal, I think you're right, Beth. He would have been a pigeon. If he
Oh,
was an
absolutely.
animal. That was pretty good. That was
I
pretty
could see
good.
it.
Yeah.
You could
Just
all
him
huffy
going-
like a pigeon too.
Yeah, they fluff up. Like
Yeah.
all birds.
Right.
They get all fluffed.
So
And
Fallon
then-
is a fluffy pigeon,
That's his spirit animal.
and he
So-
shits on everything.
Yeah.
I will shit on everything you love.
He only eats the finest of New York garbage. And
Right?
only the finest.
Only the finest.
Yes. Ooh, McDonald's fries? I dare not.
That's too rich for me.
That's too rich for
my
me.
blood.
That's right. I dare not. I only eat Wendy's fries of thick cut variety. They are only
With
the
natural
fries
sea salt.
that natural
I feel
sea
like-
salt.
I
They
feel
are
like
the only
this-
ones
I
that
feel-
sate my
I
hunger.
feel like this pigeon needs a monocle or something.
He has a cutout bottle cap for his monocle. We need to make
Oh
this
my
your
God.
avatar, I think. Can someone make this, please?
Snooty
Like,
pigeon.
yeah, a snooty pigeon. I need like a pigeon, maybe perhaps chowing down on a thick cut Wendy's fry, and has a monocle
He's so
that
fucking
is
dying over there.
that is in the variety of a bottle cap that has a hole cut out through it. I need this.
I dare say.
I need it. I need it now. I need it yesterday. Someone please make this. I don't know who we can reach out to make this thing, but it needs to happen. So
Yes.
go do that. Get on that. So yeah, Pokemon Go. Is that what we were talking about?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
Draw a
That-
Pidgey. He's a Pidgey.
There you go. Make him a.
Pidgey.
No, we can't do a
Okay.
Pidgey because then we'll get slammed with a cease and desist order
Oh,
for his
oh,
little
right.
stupid icon. Yeah.
Right?
It'll be like that thing with Overwatch last week.
Right,
That got
right.
slammed.
Where Blizzard slammed Penny Arcade for their T-shirt, because
Yeah.
it had the bird on it, like
And-
that
and-
yellow
Oh my
bird.
God.
It had
That's
the
what they
bird,
slammed
and
them with,
Blizzard is like, you
was the
can't
bird.
use that bird. Yeah,
You can't fucking.
That's our
use-
bird.
You,
You
think
can't
you
use
can
it.
bird?
Yeah,
You
that's
cannot
our
bird.
bird.
You
yeah.
can bird, but not that bird.
Because Blizzard can be the ultimate assholes when when it comes to anything
When you
they
bird.
consider their stealth.
When you bird.
yeah.
When you bird. That's what
Hey,
I'm
is
getting
bird the word?
Bird's the word.
No.
Yeah, yeah.
Bird
Haven't
is
you
not the
heard?
word.
Haven't
bird
you
is the-
heard about the bird?
Bird is the trademark word.
Yeah. That sounds
Yeah, who
about
owns that? Sony? Probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. Oh god. All right. So
Look out! A wild Audible ad has appeared. It is telling you to go to audibletrial.com/pauseyourgame. You try to make time to read, but it has no effect. You're on the move, so you listen to podcasts instead. It's super effective. You can use your podcast listening ability to listen to audiobooks with your free Audible trial from Pause Your Game. You try thinking of books you want to read, but it has no effect. Don't worry, Fallon gives you some audiobooks for your favorite games, such as The Infernal City, Elder Scrolls series by Greg Keyes and Michael Page, Dragon Age: The Calling by David Gator and Stephen Hoy, The Last Wish by Andrzej Sapkowski and Peter Kenny in the Witcher universe, and Halo: The Fall of Reach by Eric Nyland and Todd McLaren. All these and more are free when you sign up at audibletrial.com/pauseyourgame. So get yours and start listening today.
let's move on to our final topic. We have to talk about Peter Moore.
Do
and
we?
Why do we have to talk about Peter Moore?
It's because of what Peter Moore said.
Did you say something dumb?
And
Please tell me
now
he said
I
something
actually
dumb.
think he's kind of right on this one. I mean, he's sort of wrong. He's like right for the wrong reasons.
Why don't you tell our listeners why you think he's right and what this is about?
I think you should shut up and stop telling me what to do.
Who's
You're
gonna
not the
shit
boss
right
of
on
me.
you?
You're not the fucking who are you?
I'm gonna drop a big old shit on you.
All right. So there was an interview with Peter Moore talking about the future of press conferences. And he
Game
says,
conferences.
yes, game press conferences.
This is how this applies to us. Game conferences.
I thought it was assumed, but whatever. So here's what he says. He says, "Let me make a radical statement. What you see here,"
Radical.
and then it says he gestures over to the EA booth because this is when they were at the was it EA
Allow me to
Play?
make a radical statement, Batman.
You want me to do it in the Bane voice? All right. Let me make a radical statement, Batman. What you see here, which is full, is a combination of our key customers, digital retail, and probably 40%
Oh my God.
influencers.
I can still understand you. You're not trying hard enough.
Oh, it's
That's
not
right.
Bane enough?
Yeah, it's not paying
It's
enough.
not Bane enough.
All right.
Hey,
But the
dog,
point
you
is,
can't bane.
the point is what he was talking about was what they did at EA Play was essentially successful. They tried to take away a lot of how it was a press conference setting, and it was more. And he uses the term. It looked like an IKEA showroom, but was EA Play. It's indicative of how we see the future. So he's basically talking about how he doesn't see the traditional like press conferences keeping on anymore, like E3, Gamescom. There's another one he quotes. I can't think of it.
I do believe it's been over a decade since I've been in an IKEA showroom.
I was in an IKEA showroom a couple months ago, and I mean, it's IKEA. Like, I mean, what the fuck? Why is this relevant?
It's
What-
the
what are
metaphor.
IKEAs like?
It's the metaphor he chose. Is all I'm saying. He used to look like an
you
IKEA
forget what it
showroom.
looks like? It hasn't changed.
I'm just pointing out that it's been over a decade since I've been in
Yeah, I
anything
mean,
remotely
the idea, I
resulting
guess,
in
what
an
he's saying
IKEA
is like you go
showroom.
through the IKEA showroom, right, and you go in their sections and you go check out what's in each section. You sit in it, you look at it, you open the drawer, you close the drawer, you lay on the bed, you get up at the bed. It's not like a check out this fancy new thing we have. We're gonna tell you why it's so fancy. It's like, no, just fucking sit on the damn thing, right?
And then you go into the warehouse and it's back to the goddamn Viking days.
Right. Then you fight people.
Yeah.
And I mean,
You gotta
then
fight
you have
people to get your item, and
you
God
gotta
forbid
remember
you
the
write
d-
down the wrong number.
Oh,
write down
and
the
then-
wrong number, you're in fucking hell.
And you're really fucked if, like, God forbid, you don't remember, like, the Dewey Decimal System, of course, which how everything is goddamn organized down there. And
then you
I mean,
get your kitchen, and then you get the dining room table, and you're like, "Fuck! I didn't write down the chairs."
That's right.
So now you got to go back.
And
you
then you
sound like you've had experience.
then
with
you
this,
take it out
Brad.
to the car,
No,
and it doesn't
no.
fit in the car.
Yeah. Oh god. You got to rent a goddamn U-Haul.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it just sounds like you've had experience with this.
No,
Pro tip.
I'm actually being a dick and stealing comedians' material in that.
Pro tip.
Okay.
Yeah,
Pro
How
tip
dare
for
you.
IKEA.
I know.
Don't write them down. Take pictures. Use your phone and take pictures of all the numbers. Pro tip. There you go. That's how you get through
From
IKEA.
XP.
Yeah.
Yeah, save you some
Expe-
time. Anyway, the point is, I mean, I think I agree with him that this is the way we're headed. I mean, we already seen the success
Okay,
of.
let's translate into an actual gaming conference representation here.
You want to compare IKEA to
No, I don't want to
E3.
compare. I want to forget about IKEA, and I want to understand.
You can't
because
just
this
forget.
is this is
The
a
meatballs,
terrible
man, the
This
meatballs.
this
I
is a
want-
terrible
stop
metaphor.
mentioning
How many
food.
gamers out there go to IKEA on a regular basis? Okay,
think a lot.
Brad's stealing his description from a comedian, and you're the only one of this entire group who stepped foot in IKEA's showroom in the
You
last
said you've been in-
decade.
Oh, well,
I have
yeah,
never
right.
been in IKEA.
Do you
See?
have IKEAs?
No, we don't.
No, I mean most people don't even. In other words, this guy is so
So you
fucking
want me to
disconnected.
explain how IKEA
He's so
works?
disconnected, Mitch, that
I've
you
heard
know
some
he's not
jokes.
even speaking to most of the audience here. Like when he says IKEA showroom, I'm like, what's that? I don't know what that is.
How the fuck?
You know,
I
I don't
mean,
even-
like, see, I've been to an IKEA. I know what an IKEA is. I have a concept of IKEA. I understand what you do.
Right,
at an
right, right. You're
IKEA.
talking this guy's language, probably because you're both business people. But you know,
Well, I don't see what that has to do with IKEA.
business
does
people love IKEA.
Why-
It's
well,
just
you make
part
it
of the-
sound like IKEA
it's
is
part
like
of the
this,
brain,
like,
it's part of the
fucking
brain
high-end
slug
furniture.
All the brain slugs know about IKEA.
Make it seem like IKEA is like some high class furniture.
I just think what I find funny at all is that he's just like, yeah, this was really great. I don't know why we didn't do this sooner.
Right.
Like, the thing is that he's making it sound like they're the first to do it,
Right.
Oh, they're not.
And it was
Always.
successful.
Always. Yeah.
and
always.
it's just like Blizzard's been doing it for what, 6
Years?
years now.
Yeah, like
they're-
BlizzCon has been
You know,
a thing
I
forever.
mean,
Yes.
you know, if you want them to see your games and your games only, you have to build it.
Yeah.
It will come. This isn't anything new, though. I mean, he makes it sound like, oh, God, we did such a great job, and the turnout was so great. Like, we're the first to think about it. No, you really weren't.
You're really
And
not. Like Blizzard beat you by a decade.
At least.
I mean, they have been doing it since, I think, WoW, practically.
Yeah.
They've been
it's
Which is
Yeah.
not
over
like-
a decade.
Yeah. And they're
It's like,
like,
Burning Crusade. They
we're
started
very
with.
happy with our viewing numbers. Well, of course you were. You actually did something that can just your game. There was no jumping around. There
See,
was
but
nobody
it's funny-
checking the time to see when, oh, well, shit, this panel's going on and this panel's going on.
It's funny
So
though,
let me-
because that they mention it that way, where you're talking about, like, I mean, one of his big things is like you don't make a big press conference, right? Or if you do, it's short and to the point. And the idea is like you let everybody come through, play it, and then they go tell 10,000 people because, you know, one of them's like some fucking YouTube star or whatever. They have some following, and then that's how that goes. But like, I tell you, at the EA like play event, I didn't hear jack shit outside of the press conference of EA, except for that like one moment where they were playing Battlefield 1, and then what's his face, Terry whatever got a PC because of it. Like that's the only aspect I remember.
I didn't hear anything about it.
I
I
knew
knew they were doing it, but I
Yeah.
didn't watch. There was no, unless you went to Twitch, you didn't see any of it, and if you didn't know about it, you didn't watch it, and you know.
Right. This is why I say he's right to say that we are going away from the traditional press conference. But this is where I get into why I think he's for the wrong reasons. He's coming at it like, look at all the stuff that happened from him. It's like, I didn't fucking see any of this shit. I
yeah,
didn't.
and,
Well,
and
maybe-
basically
maybe-
his
Maybe that's
ahead.
part of the problem. That's maybe why he did this. Maybe that's why he's saying these things, because maybe it didn't get the attention online that he thought it was going to.
Right. I mean, from what it sounds like, is their goal wasn't so much to get the news sites into EA Play. That was what the press conference was for. They wanted the YouTube streamer and the
And they
yeah.
didn't-
I mean,
and they didn't
basically,
get
he's
it.
the
and I didn't
the
hear
headline.
fucking
The
shit.
headline of this article is influencers. You know,
Yeah.
40% influencers, which are basically known celebrities on YouTube and Twitch and whatever. So basically, people that they think already have an audience, and they're going to use these people by bringing
Yeah,
them.
because they're gonna
to
go,
the,
oh, I fucking played Battlefield 1.
yeah,
it was
yeah, yeah.
chits.
That's
And
what
then-
that's right. That's what they're going to do. They're basically going to bring these people to their conference and say, look, stream this out or tell all your friends or your little audience followers so we get the
marketing
coverage.
Right. Without us having.
Well, clearly
the-
they forgot to invite them.
Yeah.
With this article being out and the fact that all of us at Pause Your Game didn't know it was on Twitch until just now, means they didn't do their job.
Well, I think
marketing
this
worth
is
of
part
shit.
of the issue with the poor scope of the EA Play, right? It was just in fucking California. Okay? So the only people you're going to be talking to are those in California.
Well, that's where
that's-
they got to spend the money to fly them out.
Right.
Right.
agree.
Problem
But
is that had YouTube users even been a fan of EA, they probably wouldn't have come anyways.
I'm just saying, like, if you really want to fucking run with this, you need to have, like, EA Play needs to be like a national event, right? It happens in several major cities. They're all set
Right.
up the same.
I agree with Mitch.
Oh,
yeah.
like-
that's not gonna happen.
I mean, they
don't-
tried to do it. They sort of did it last time because what? It was in London as well.
Yeah,
But that was it. It was like California, London.
They-
Where the
they-
fuck's where's New York? Like where's
they're not gonna do that.
Here's
Seattle,
the thing that,
like,
here's
where's
the
the
thing that
other-
gets beyond this. Okay, you guys are still thinking bricks and mortar. All right, you're still thinking actual physical locations. All right,
Well,
we need
I mean,
to
you're gonna be
make.
it's gonna be the
we need to
VR
make.
EA
we
Play
need. Yeah,
event.
that's right. That's right. We need to make the material immaterial. Okay, we basically need to go straight virtual reality on this. The conference comes to you. Okay, the live play and all of it comes to you in your own home. You don't need to be anybody special. You don't need to fly anywhere. You don't need to go anywhere. You just put on your little VR equipment or turn into your little VR room or whatever. You know,
Right.
put your brain slug on, and basically, you know,
brain
it will come ported into you. Basically,
Right.
we will bring it to you. That's where this needs to go. Not with, oh, well, we're going to bring you special people to our bricks and mortar location. Like, you're still thinking in this physical world. Okay, you're still thinking old school. You're still thinking like you're going to bring actual bodies to a place. Okay, that's bullshit. Okay,
But
the
you're not
airlines
gonna watch it
are,
either way. You don't.
the
have
airlines
VR.
are bullshit. Nobody's going to pay to travel. They're not going to pay to get anybody there. And you know what? People don't want to watch somebody else play a game. I mean, generally speaking. Okay,
No, you
now and
want to play
again.
it yourself.
That's right. That's right. So let's just bring the conference to people. Can we do that? Can we just get rid of all of the bullshit about going anywhere and being in a room with a bunch of other sweaty freaking people who you don't really want to meet, okay? You don't want to talk to. You don't want to crowd and fight for a place with, okay? You just want to play your game, okay? You just want to play your demo or whatever. Why not just bring the conference to everyone? I mean, that sounds like the best idea to me, and we can do that.
I agree. I'm for this. I'm
I
behind
mean,
bringing the conference.
they're
in.
already working on the technology to do so. I mean, you look at League of Legends. If you want to watch their esports,
think
you
that's
actually
Dota.
can put on the thing.
Dota.
Dota or League, yeah, one of the two.
It's
You can
Dota.
actually follow around the map via VR.
Yeah.
Nice.
So the
And I think-
technology's there. It's just,
And that's fucking so cool. I mean,
it's
you
getting
get you.
there.
Yeah, you like sit there, you watch around on the map, then you have all the information like on the left hand side, like it's on
Right.
like a panel.
Right.
And then think about watching an esport when you're like you can do it in VR. You don't have to worry about like the camera that whoever the spectator is that's like.
And I
watching
know
it or
Brad's
whatever.
gonna
You go where you want.
Yeah, and I
It's
know
all
Brad's
rendered.
he's gonna hate this, but you could even like get this exclusive to your own little conference thing by basically saying, "Hey, you know what? You have to log in through our little portal in order to go to our conference
Well, why
or view our
wouldn't they?
things."
I mean,
and
that-
why
they-
wouldn't they? Right?
that's what they're gonna wanna
yeah,
do.
That's what they're gonna want to do. So they'll gate everything. They'll be able to get everybody to
that's
sign
no,
up for an
that's-
account.
That's no
That's
different
what-
than the Blizzard one.
That's it.
You know,
That's
you
it.
can watch BlizzCon via the digital pass through your fucking launcher.
Right. Exactly.
So why not?
exactly.
I mean, why
So
wouldn't they?
why
I
not?
mean,
Right. Exactly.
Problem is that it doesn't matter what EA is offering me. I'm not downloading Origins, so it's not going to matter.
Right.
And I'm not going to download the Facebook one. I'm just not going to do it.
Fuck the Facebook one.
Hey, he's
Fuck the
reached his
faces.
he's reached his quota of
I really
of
have.
launchers.
I
Yeah.
have two.
He's Facebook.
I actually have three. Two that I use and one that I have to use if I log into a game, even through Steam.
That sounds
So-
disgusting.
It really is. Thank you, Ubisoft, for that.
Goddamn
By the way.
Ubisoft.
Yeah.
That's horrifying.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
I
use
am
my 2.
disgusted.
I am disgusted. I use my 2, and that's it. So
That's all
It's-
you need, honestly, I
that's-
think.
you really don't even. If I could just do the one, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
But
really wants
Steam,
to leave.
Steam doesn't play well with the Blizzard launcher anymore, unless you want them all icons all over your fucking screen. And I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was something in the code for Blizzard or the update to fucking Steam, but it doesn't.
Oh, I'm
play
sure those
well.
two
It won't-
fought.
It
I'm
won't
sure they
launch,
fought.
Won't launch worth a shit, and I'm always getting booted out. And then the minute I open up BattleNet, do BattleNet. You know, it's fine. It won't. Well, I guess it's their because of it's the actually it's probably Blizzard's fault with their new authenticator. Now it doesn't even give you a number. Like you
No.
literally, if you log on and you don't have an auto log on, you've got to hit a thing, and then you've got to open your BattleNet thing. It doesn't even give you a number. You have to
It doesn't even give you a
authorize.
number. Yeah.
Hit authorize on the
Authorize.
button. But yeah, it won't play well with Steam anymore. So now I'm back to 2 launchers,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
which I just need one.
One launcher to rule them all.
I really
Omni
do.
launcher.
Lord of the
Omni
launchers.
You know,
Make
call it the
the
wall,
Omni launcher.
made by Blizzard or made by Google, and
Made by
then
Google.
every time
Google Canada.
every time they update, if your computer's too old, it'll just break,
Oh, I love it.
and then you'll have to go to the Apple one because when they update, their phones don't fucking break.
And everything just. I don't
So-
know about that guy. No.
Yeah, I
You
don't
can't get
know.
behind the Apple part. No.
Okay,
You-
well,
you
at
lost
least-
me there.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
when you go through 3 phones in about a 4-month period because of a Google update,
Man, I've never had.
I
that
think you just
happen.
have really shitty
So-
luck.
Yeah, I've never had that happen either.
I guess so. Well, I got on the Google train when it first came out, so.
And where did that track take you?
It took me to 2 of the droids, a Droid X, 2 Droid X's, and then I went to a Samsung Note, and then
The first note.
No, Note 2.
Okay.
I know it's just like Google Play, their music store just fucking their interface on the phone blew. So I was like, I'm done.
Man, you missed. I mean, it's so much better than what it used to be. It's like
Mm.
miles better. But
I
that's a
just
whole
don't like-
different discussion.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're not getting into that.
We're not going down that rabbit hole.
I think that wraps up everything for this episode.
Are we?
Well,
We've
It
hit the
does it?
wall.
Wraps
Does
up
it?
your everything.
So here we go.
Right.
So here's this. Here's the. I downloaded the Curse launcher
Okay.
thing.
All right.
So
We're
essentially,
doing we're doing it for you guys. This is for
Yeah.
you.
It's all
so
for you.
essentially what this happens to turn into is, well, I haven't used any of the calling features.
Yeah,
But it
don't
is-
do that. You might fuck up the recording.
So essentially,
right.
this seems to be Discord with Curse's add-on in the background. So like all my add-ons for WoW is in a tab. I can watch Twitch. I can watch Twitch streaming. I can add all my
Wow.
friends. So it seems to be that where it's essentially you can get your add-ons and then your friends are here. So basically, your gaming friends would be here. And the minute I logged into World of Warcraft, or I launched that launcher because God knows I needed another one. It said, "Oh, hey, by the way, you have a friend that has the same service."
And then
And I'm
it's
willing-
like add 'em.
Yeah, add 'em.
Get 'em in
And I'm-
there.
Yeah, and I'm willing to bet that if I do the same thing with Steam, there'll be people that have that too. But this seems to do call joins. There's create a server, discover feedback friends, and it has the add-ons and whatnot. So I'm guessing this is their version.
Discord.
Yep,
Discord,
it's letting me
Discord.
add. It's letting me add my gamer tag. So now I have my BattleNet and I have my Steam on there now as my game identities. And then it's gonna start saying, "Oh, hey, by the way,
Jesus.
this friend has this." But essentially, it just seems to be Discord with Curse add-ons that I can update and find new add-ons from this app.
So there you go.
So-
It's like Discord with add-ons
Discord had sex with the Curse add-on
and integrates
they
with
had-
Twitch.
and it integrated with Twitch. So it was a threesome.
That sounds like a horror movie.
Yeah, it probably will be.
Got dirty.
Yeah, it got
Dirty,
quick.
real dirty.
Got dirty quick. All right.
But it seems to be something for maybe the streamers itself, because if you go to Discover, it's a lot of people streaming.
Well, I think that was the point of like whole Twitch buying them
Oh.
out, was to get all that in there as part of it. It's
You
going to be
can-
your
you
one-stop shop for
Yeah.
fucking 6 games worth of add-ons for whatever reason, and then and then Discord functions and Twitch streaming. That's really the more important part, it sounds like. So,
Well,
there you go. I think that
There
covers
it
everything. I
is.
think we're done. I think we're
Are
out of
we?
here. I think
Are
we're
we?
going to get out of here. I think I'm going to
Are
stop talking about thinking about doing it. We're going to actually do it. We're going to
Alright.
leave.
Sure.
And we're going to see y'all next time. And then, yeah. We'll see you then.
Yeah.
later.
All right. Get even more Pause Your Game content through the week by following us on Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, and yes, even Google+. Just search for Pause Your Game. And if you enjoyed this episode, please take the time to write us a review on your platform of choice. Every review goes a long way in helping us spread the word of Pause Your Game podcast. Thanks for listening. We will see you next time.